You know, I'm basically a walking thirst trap, and I realized that the other day. Yeah, I just give a look, kind of like, and then it's basically like you're married or pregnant. So I got that going for me.
TAC TV presents Go to Bed with Johnny. And here he is, that beautiful piece of man. That is Johnny Thomas Appleseed.
Yes. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Go to Bed with Johnny. I am your host, Johnny Thomas Appleseed, and I've got all of the news for you, so you don't have to go anywhere else for your news. Don't do it. It's a trap. Fox News, CNN, CBS, TMZ, what are the other news outlets? There's too many, okay? You only need one, and it's me, Johnny. Let's just jump into our first segment of tonight's show, which is, of course, Broken News. First up in Broken News, we have none other than Ryan Gosling. Ken from the Barbie movie. Okay, Ryan Gosling is set to perform the Oscar-nominated song from Barbie, I'm Just Ken, at the upcoming 96th Academy Awards on Sunday, March 10th. I'm just Ken. Anywhere else I'd be a 10. Yes, and he is going to show us all that he is Kenough. He is Kenough. Okay? And he's gonna stick it to those Oscar people who snubbed Greta Gerwig and Margot Robbie. Okay? Are you excited to see I'm Just Ken live at the Oscars? I love it. I love this for Ryan. You know, he was a young chap doing live performances, and now he's out there. He's just Ken. Anywhere else he'd be a 10. But let's be honest, the man's is like a 20. Okay? You know, for me, personally, it goes Ryan Reynolds, Ryan Gosling, right underneath him. Also in the news, we have Andy Cohen yet again in a little bit of hot water still. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Is this the cancel Andy Cohen train? Is everybody hopping all aboard if they're working at Bravo and they've been wronged by Bravo? Now all of a sudden they're like, Andy Cohen, you're canceled. Andy Cohen is being sued by former Real Housewives of New York City star Leah McSweeney. The civil lawsuit filed Tuesday in Southern District of New York names Cohen, Bravo Media, NBC Universal Media, Warner Bros. Discovery, production company Shed Media US, and producers John Paparazzo and Lisa Shannon and Darren Ward. Within the 109-page complaint, McSweeney claims the defendants established a rotted workplace culture where employees were pressured to consume alcohol. She also alleges that the defendants failed to maintain a safe working environment and accommodate for her disabilities, including alcohol use disorder and mental health disorders. Honey, there are so many housewives and people on Bravo that have abstained from using alcohol and other drugs and are sober completely, okay? And they aren't complaining about being forced to drink. I think maybe they said, do you maybe want a beverage? And you said, give it to me. I don't think this is their problem, to be completely honest. Also, stop coming for Andy Cohen. It's not like Andy's like, drink this, okay? It's not the New Year's ball drop where he's like, take a shot there, buddy. No. Oh my gosh. You guys just want to call out anyone and everyone who has power when you are at your lowest of lows. That is not how you succeed in life. Okay? I don't buy it for a second. This is crazy to me. I'm not canceling Andy yet, okay? Because I don't see Andy handing the beverages to these people. He's never even in the shows, okay? So don't come after Andy. Also in the news, we have Jenny from the block, Jennifer Lopez. Oh, Jennifer, she is in the news for a lot of things this week, okay? Let's talk about it. Though J-Lo's musical film is packed with starry moments and tons of cameos, apparently there were some people that turned down the option to star in Jennifer Lopez's film. There is a long list of people who were in consideration, and Anthony Ramos was one of those people, and Anthony didn't want to get caught in the media middle. Yes, Jennifer Lopez recently made the revelation that Anthony turned down a part in J-Lo's new This Is Me Now musical experience because he's friends with Mark Anthony, who is J-Lo's ex. Apparently, Anthony didn't want the media to misconstrue any intentions, and he's not the only one that didn't appear. Taylor Swift was called, Ariana Grande, and more declined cameos in Jennifer Lopez's new musical movie. There's a whole montage in this documentary that came out for J-Lo where she's calling everybody. Derek Huff. I mean everybody. Anybody who's anybody, she called and they all said no, which is unfortunate. I've heard that she's hard to work with and she's not the nicest person. Which makes me really sad. I want to like Jenny from the block. She used to have a little and now she's got a lot. And now that large amount went to her head? Oh no. Jennifer Lopez is also in the news because she unveiled an extended edit of her new music video for Rebound, which was a track from her latest album, This Is Me Now, inspired by her husband Ben Affleck's suggestion to channel her pain into her music. J-Lo decided to confront the tumultuous journey of love she endured, marking the first time she has publicly addressed the truth of her past abusive relationships. Oh, Jenny from the block. I feel so bad for J-Lo. I'm not even gonna lie. No one deserves to be put through that, but good on her for taking those experiences and turning it into art that many can relate to and listen to and jam out to and be like, J-Lo, you're my girl. You understand me. Also in the news, we have Netflix's Queer Eye. Yes, we talked about how Bobby Berk is exiting the show after this season. And apparently Queer Eye has announced who is taking Bobby's place. Jeremiah Brent is going to be the one replacing Bobby Berk for season 9. Now, I don't know Jeremiah. I've never met him, never seen anything from him. But, we're excited to see where this path goes and how Queer Eye will evolve and adapt to this newcomer, okay? So are you excited for the new Queer Eye group, the Fab Five? Let me know in the comments. Also in the news, we have Martha Stewart, who says, I don't like underwear. Okay. Apparently, Martha Stewart stated that bathing suits are her underwear. She says she doesn't wear any of that structured stuff, no tight lace. She doesn't wear those. No, she would prefer to wear a swimming suit in case she decides she wants to go swimming. Okay? I mean, good on you, Martha. From all the pictures and thirst traps I've seen, you don't wear anything at all underneath your clothes. You just let it all hang out there. And you're proud. Okay? And you should be. You're looking good for your age, Martha. Also in the news, we have Sean Diddy Combs in another legal battle. Shocker. This toxic waste. Sean Diddy Combs was sued in federal court in New York on Monday by a music producer who accused the hip-hop mogul of sexually assaulting him and forcing him to have sex with prostitutes. A lawyer for Combs called the events described in the lawsuit pure fiction. Honestly, doesn't sound that far-fetched to me. Of course the lawyer's gonna say, oh, that's, never happened. Nope. Because that's between him and his client, Sean Diddy Combs, who is a known creeper. Also in the news, we have Taylor Swift's father. Yes. Oh, this is crazy, y'all. A photographer told police that he was punched in the face by Taylor Swift's father, Scott Swift, on the Sydney waterfront on Tuesday, hours after the pop star's Australian tour ended. A spokesperson for Taylor Swift said, at the time of the incident, two individuals were aggressively pushing their way towards Taylor, grabbing at her security personnel and threatening to throw a female staff member into the water. Honestly, if I was Scott, I would throw some hands too. I would punch him right across the face. These photographers think just because they are paparazzi that they can get all up in your grill. Okay? These paparazzis are too crazy. I get it. We love the celebrities. We love Taylor Swift. I'm a Swiftie. I would do anything to see her in person, but I'm not going to go out of my way to be a creepy stalker, crazy, touchy person. You see me walking down the streets, you're not trying to touch me and grab my security personnel, which you shouldn't, because Daryl, he'll punch you in the face. My security? Yeah, Daryl. He's got arms bigger than Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's head. Well, guys, that's all of the broken news I got for you, but don't go anywhere because it's time for Hyper Headlines. First up in Hyper Headlines, we've got Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, which sounds so fun and dandy. But in this case, it was not fun or delightful. An event based on one of Roald Dahl's most beloved books that promised a day filled with laughter, joy, and the irresistible allure of chocolate was anything but that for attendees. The Willy's Chocolate Experience, a Willy Wonka-themed event, was depicted in online advertisements as immersive and promised to create lasting memories and redefine what it means to step into a world of pure imagination. Come with me, and you'll see. But apparently when families arrived, they quickly realized that the event was nothing like the ads depicted. Paul Connell, who was an actor who was hired to play Willy Wonka at the event, said he was instructed to give children one single jelly bean and a quarter cup of lemonade. There was no chocolate. He said the actors were scammed by the event as much as the customers were. This feels like the Fire Fest of Willy Wonka experiences. Oh my goodness. You know, people sit here and they act like they know what Fire Fest was like, even though all they saw was just a documentary, and then they go and they tell every single experience that's trying to start up, you're gonna be the next Fire Fest. But in reality, you don't know until you live it, okay? These people lived it. They went to the Willy Wonka experience and they got something, okay? I respect them for buying tickets and supporting something, but hey, if people are buying tickets, your event better be good. Also in the news, we have Nex Benedict. Now, this is a huge story that I want to tread lightly on because it's a very, very heavy subject that is so important in today's day and age, okay? There were vigils held across the U.S. for non-binary Oklahoma teen who died one day after a school bathroom fight. This was Nex Benedict, who was a non-binary teenager who happened to get in a fight at school in the bathroom when they were attacked by a group of other teenagers after pouring water on one of them. Out of nowhere, the next day, Nex passed away. Okay? And Oklahoma is known to have a lot of laws and a lot of things put in place so that people can't live to be their truest selves. It's awful to see. I think I saw an interview where one of the board members was saying that they don't want this trash in their schools and in their community, which is just absolutely horrific to hear and see, especially today in 2024. How these people get elected and voted for is beyond me. I don't care who you support. I don't care who you are, but these are children. This is a teenager going to school. The one place where they should feel they are 100% safe, whether their friends, whether their peers accept them for who they are, they should feel like they can go to school and have a place where they feel safe. How is that going to happen when people who are voted and elected into these powerful positions don't even see it as a norm. They don't see it as an issue that one of the students in their schools passed away the day after being beaten up by fellow students for being different. Nex was being bullied. Nex and their friends was being bullied, and Nex had enough. At some point, we all need to take a look inside and maybe realize that, hey, this person is different from me, but that doesn't mean that they're a bad person. That doesn't mean that they are harming me. I don't like to get serious on this show, but there's one thing that I take very serious. And that is when people judge someone for being different, for being themselves. I don't take that lightly. And this is tragic, what occurred with Nex Benedict. And I don't know at what point this will stop, but it starts with the older generations that are teaching these younger kids all of these horrible things. We need to learn to accept everyone. We need to make our schools a safer place for students where they don't have to go and fear for their lives. This is school. This is not a war zone. So I hope a lot of these people in Oklahoma are looking inward and thinking to themselves, what if this was my child? This could happen to anyone. How would that make you feel? Not great. So it's really time to start looking at the man in the mirror. If you want to make a change, you got to start with that person in the mirror. You got to acknowledge the fact that there is something wrong. Because there is. Just because our history is filled with a whole lot of injustice and lack of acceptance does not mean that our future cannot consist of an accepting and safe environment for all. I don't know about you, but I don't want to live in the past. Our thoughts are with the family and loved ones of Nex Benedict. And we are so sorry that this occurred in a place where our children should feel safe and protected. Okay, well, we're going to continue with news. Sorry to get so heavy on that. Well, guys, that's all of the news I got for you in Hyper Headlines, but don't go anywhere because it's time for Running for Office with Johnny! First up in Running for Office, we've got none other than Mitch McConnell. Mitch McConnell has been out here freezing on camera for a long time, and no, it's not your screens buffering. This man is not functioning on all cylinders. He is like this. And it's probably because he's a fossil. Mitch McConnell, who is 82 years old, has decided to step down as the Republican Senate leader. The U.S. Senate's longest-serving party leader announced on Wednesday that he will vacate his leadership position in November. Couldn't just do it now? Couldn't just say, in March, I'm stepping down. No, he had to wait till November. Okay, here's the deal. If I can't vote for an actual dinosaur, then why would I want to vote for dinosaurs that are currently in office and have been for centuries? These people are out of date as if it's old milk sitting in the fridge waiting for you to pour it on your little cinnamon toast crunch, but you don't ever eat cereal. So of course you're never going to use that rotten milk in there, but it's just going to sit back there, and then you're going to keep getting new groceries, and you're going to hide it. You're going to hide that old nasty curdled milk. You're going to hide it with new groceries, and then you're going to forget that milk is back there, and then all of a sudden you're going to start smelling something. It's going to start smelling like a carcass. Okay, not a caucus, a carcass. Like a dead body hiding in your fridge. Well, guess what? That's just Mitch McConnell hanging out back there at 82 years old, waiting until the day he drops dead and someone else takes his place. Okay, it's good he's stepping down. Focus on your health, Mitch. Okay? And I would tell you what rhymes with Mitch, but you already know. It's bitch. Also in the news, we have President Biden and former President Donald Trump, who both won their primary elections in Michigan. Yes, it is looking like we are going to have another battle between Joe Biden and Donald Trump in this upcoming election. So when it happens, don't be surprised. I won't be, but I will be on the ballot. You may have to write me in, but every vote counts. So if you're voting, vote for me. Because these two crazy old people, don't even get me started. Well, guys, that's all the news I got for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry it was very heavy all around. I tried to make it light, but I tell you what, the world is a heavy place. It is. And I really need to lay down, so I think it's time for some pillow talk. Shall we? Come on. Oh my god. Where's Lucifer? He went out again? Oliver Trevor. That cat's a drunk. He's gonna end it all here if he keeps drinking like that. I'm so tired of all of the heavy news. You know, if I'm gonna do anything out here as the best news anchor and best journalist in the world, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna attempt to make the world a better place. I've got this platform full of tons of beautiful fans. And you know, I'd be doing it wrong if I wasn't keeping it real. If I wasn't keeping it 100 with them and trying to change the world out here. I'm so upset. I'm sorry, guys. This just gets me so emotional, you know? I care about the kids, I care about the future, and I hope you do too. And I hope you can understand why I had to get so serious this episode. Because it's very serious. This is so serious. This is gonna be the kids of the future. I don't want my kids growing up in an evil, evil place. The world is a very difficult place. It's been known for a very long time, but that doesn't mean we can't attempt to change that. Be the change you want to see, okay? Anywho, I think I'm gonna go listen to some Black Eyed Peas and go to bed. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave your comments down below, and follow me on all social media. News with Johnny, go to bed with Johnny. I'm out there, the handsome man telling you the news. But anywho, I will see you guys next time with a whole bunch of brand new news. Turn on that bell for notifications so you know when I post. And yeah, I love you all. Be safe out there. Hug your loved ones. Tell them you love them. Okay? And I'll see you next time. Good night, everybody. Good night. Goodbye. Yes. People killing, people dying. Children hurt, we hear them crying. Would you practice what you preach? Or would you turn the other cheek? Father, 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 help us. Send some guidance from above. 'Cause people got me questioning. Where is the love?
Go to bed with Johnny.
Dak Buster.
Malibu Nights. Will you talk dirty to me?
Different unique takes on movies and TV shows.
A word, because every episode is a drinking game built in.
Always. Is this the it puts the lotion on?
Also in the news, we've got it's not a beauty bear. That is someone's burger. The Red Bull enhances the drunkenness.
Huh?